It is, of course, not enjoyable to see our loved ones suffer, to see them going through a difficult time. But the first thing we need to recognize is that our judgment of someone else's life is very limited. It's very limited to this point in space and time. We shouldn't believe that people shouldn't suffer. We shouldn't hold this opinion, this strong belief that it is wrong for my loved one to suffer. Because if I look back in my own journey, and this is something I share very often, when I was going through the most difficult period of my life due to a spinal injury for a few years, a lot of pain, physical, emotional, mental. Of course, it was very difficult for my parents to see that. From their point of view, at that point in time, they would say something like this should not be happening to my child. Something like this should not be happening to anybody. But it was that period of my life that opened me up to the spiritual path. Now, of course, in that point, my family members and friends would be like, it's very unfortunate that he's going through this and he shouldn't have to. Do you see how limited that point of view is? Even I myself believed, why me? Why am I going through this? Later on, if I look back now, I can totally see that I had to go through that and that going through that wasn't the wrong thing. And that if anything, it is one of the greatest things I ever went through. It was one of my greatest blessings because the freedom, the clarity, the peace that the teachings have brought into my life is far greater than the pain, the suffering of that experience.